I'm just starting to attract people that want to work with me and do business with me. All of this is due to me being in the best place that I could possibly be, which is within my natural flow state. Get up, everybody move. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Soul Expression here, your freedom lifestyle coach, and I'm here with another episode of Get Your Mind Right. Now, when we speak of getting your mind right, what does that mean? What does that really mean, get your mind right? Well, the way I look at it, what I've come to learn and what I've come to believe is that all is mind. All is mind. That means not that, okay, my beard is mind, right? Or the grass is mind. But you see, the concept of grass and how grass is supposed to behave and how my beard is supposed to grow and things like that, all of that is mine. Wanna say hi to the camera? Okay. It's always cool when I get some interaction from the ducks. Ducks are cool. He's pretty big. I think he looks small in the camera, but he's a nice little sized duck. So is this other one. I just got a whole little audience. Hey guys. Let me see. We're just hanging out. I think they want to know if I got some food for them, but I ain't got no food. I ain't got no breadcrumbs. I don't even know what ducks eat. Anyway, I'm gonna get on to this episode. This episode is going to be about the greatest place that you can be. Okay? And I started this episode talking about what does it mean to get your mind right? Well, to get your mind right is to get your consciousness into the greatest place that you can ever be. And the greatest place that you can ever be is what's called your flow. Yes, your flow, or the flow state, but the long-term flow state, because there's a micro flow and a macro flow. The micro flow is when you're in flow for a specific task, right? For the duration of completing a specific task, you're in flow. But the macro flow is when you have cultivated the state of flow in so many different tasks and with so much time, in your life that you've been in micro flow, that now you're starting to develop a real relationship with what's called your inner voice, the voice that doesn't speak in words, but that always moves you towards right action, and where your action and your awareness actually become one. That inner voice, right? Being in a true relationship with that inner voice and always being in the habit of listening to it, no matter if it's risky or if it seems a little scary to your ego, but having faith that the reward will be 3 times greater than the risk when it's all said and done, and when you actually achieve what you're trying to achieve, then you are in the best place that you can ever be, which is in your flow or your long-term flow state. And how to get your mind right? Basically, first you have to get some knowledge. You have to assimilate some understanding into your thoughts, habits, and moods, or emotional habits, right? Because, basically the understanding that you're looking for is the understanding that everything you see that is a thing is only a thing because you see it. Everything, meaning the ducks that are over here. Why do I call them ducks? Well, because I decided that that's what they are. So everything that is a thing is only a thing because you see it. If I didn't pay any attention to them, and they were still here, but if I didn't pay any attention to the ducks and I didn't notice them, or their activity was just going in one ear and out the other, then by the time I go to edit this video, right, then it never happened. Or let's say when I post it and I'm not watching the video, it never happened that they were here. Okay, so anything that has ever happened to you, around you, or that you have been aware of in any way, shape, or form, all of that is only because you decided that it happened. Okay? Any bad thing that happened, any negative outcome, any positive outcome, any miracle, any wisdom that was ever spoken, all of that has to come into your understanding as this happened for it to have ever happened, or this is a thing for it to be a thing. If you don't decide it is, then it's not. And so how to use this understanding to bring you into a natural state of flow, or your long-term flow state? Well, when you reflect on, when you consistently reflect on the fact that everything that has ever happened happens because you decided it happened, right? Then you're able to start reworking the story behind certain events in your life. You're able to rewrite the program of things being bad or negative in any way, shape, or form, and you're able to see everything that caused you some pain or caused you to struggle or just was a challenge in any way as a stepping stone for you as you upgrade yourself and you move through life maturing in different ways. You see, maturity should never stop. Maturity does not stop at age 55 and now you stop maturing and now you just live until you die. No, maturing goes until the end, the very end. And even past that, if you consider the soul as something that does not die, with the body. So this maturation should never be looked at as something that stops, and you should always keep a vision for what you want yourself to be and who you want yourself to be in the future, whether that future is 2 months from now, 2 minutes from now, or 2 decades from now. You should always have a vague and or specified idealized vision for yourself that you're moving towards. You see, because then you're able to move in flow state towards a destination, and you're able to merge the love for the journey and the love for the destination into one. Right? Now the journey may be totally different than the destination, right? Going from rags to riches or from poverty to wealth, that looks totally different from on the journey to actually being in the destination of having great wealth. But if you're able, while you're on the way, right, to merge the love for the journey and the love for the destination, then your actions, right, and your awareness become one thing. Because everything that happens to you, everything that you happen to other things, or you do to other things and it happens to them through you, all of that will be a part of your journey, right, towards your destination. So all of that will happen within your awareness in regards to where you're going. And let me tell you the definition of success. The definition of success goes like this: the continued pursuit of a worthy ideal. That's what you're doing when you're succeeding, is you're continuously moving towards a worthy ideal. Now, what's worthy? That doesn't always mean like money or a romantic relationship that's super solid. No, it could mean upgrading yourself. It could mean letting go of anger. It could mean a myriad of different things, right? And it can mean multiple things at once. So worthy is up to you, because everything is up to you, right? But the continued progression or the continued realizing of various steps towards a worthy ideal, that's all success is. So you don't have to be at your destination to be successful and to claim success for yourself. And when you're able to be in the best place that you can ever be in, which is your flow state, which is your long-term flow state, then success comes to you effortlessly. I remember playing video games growing up, and there are times, many times actually, in video games where the gamer gets into a micro flow. They get into a state where they're totally alert and totally ready to use their, their muscles and their thumbs and whatever they're using to play the video game. They're totally alert and totally focused on what they're doing and tunnel vision, and yet they're totally relaxed and calm and wise with their decision, and all of their actions are like right actions. Especially when the state of flow is reached in like you and your competitor, and it's like a mutual flow. And even though both of you are going to try to win, and there can only be one winner in most video games, the state of flow, right, is felt in an amplified kind of way. Well, being able to do that as a child has helped me start to cultivate a long-term flow within myself, and it eventually led to me manifesting my wife and marriage, manifesting being here in this beautiful space where I currently live at, being able to manifest clients and people in my business, and I'm just starting to attract people that want to work with me and do business with me. All of this is due to me being in the best place that I could possibly be, which is within my natural flow state. So check out the book called Flow. You can get the audiobook on Audible. I really recommend that you mess with that book. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and love. So if you're new to Ufulu Child, make sure you subscribe to get more mind mastery content dropped straight into your YouTube feed. If you enjoyed today's episode of Get Your Mind Right, let me know by clicking that like button, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Peace and love.